Hi, I'm Deborah from South Essex Slings. This video is going to show you the Oscha Bairn carrier with a small baby. And then check out my other videos for using it with a bigger baby and also back carries as well. So first thing we need to do is cinch in. There's a little pulley cinch there. Cinch that in to the width of your baby's knees. So if your baby's quite small, it's going to be quite narrow. As baby grows, that can be let out. So cinch that in quite nice and small. And then to pop your waistband on, it just works like an apron waistband. So you'll hold your straps, the label will be facing away from you, and you will put that on to your torso. Now, where this goes in terms of height depends on the height of your baby. I'm going to be using quite a small doll, so I'm going to put this really, really high up under my bust. Clip that behind and then tighten it up. If your baby is taller, then this might sit a little bit lower on you. You then have these little straps that are attached to the panel. If you just loosen those a little bit, it makes it a bit easier to get on. And then you've got the other straps on the end of the shoulder straps as well. Then find your baby. So snuggle your baby into your chest, their little hands up by their face. And we want to encourage those knees to tuck up higher than bum. So they're in that nice deep seated squat position. Once they're there, we want to come underneath that fabric and guide that fabric up over baby's back. You want to aim for the top edge of this carrier to be no higher than baby's earlobes. If it's coming too high, then try and get that waistband higher. If that doesn't help, then it doesn't quite fit yet. So it will depend on the size of your newborn as to whether they fit straight away or whether they fit within the first few weeks. Once this is up and over baby, your shoulder straps can come up over your shoulders. And then keeping one hand on baby, reach behind you, stay close to your body, and reach for the strap on the opposite side. Pull that straight down towards the floor to tighten up, then pull it across and it will clip in to the strap connected to the panel. Clip it in there, and you've got the one on the back pulls backwards or the one at the front pulls forwards. So you can have a little adjust to make that nice and snug. Swap hands on baby, reach for the opposite strap. Pull it down first, pull it round. By doing that, it makes sure that that cross stays nice and low on your back, which will be much more comfortable. There we go. So I'm going to tighten that up. If you feel you need it a little bit tighter, you'll hold the strap there, push that slack backwards, not up into your neck, but just backwards. Pull any slack in that strap round towards the front and then tighten up. So push the slack backwards, pull the slack to the buckle and then tighten it up. And that cross on your back should sit nice and low. If it's too high and too near your neck, it will be very uncomfortable. So we want to check that baby is safe. We want to check that we can see their airways. They're clear and visible with a quick glance. Their head's nice and high on the firm part of your chest and their body's nice and snug against you, so that they are high, tight and in sight to be safe. And again, this, you don't want this any higher than baby's earlobes for safety. Once baby is in and you're all comfy, go about your day. When you're ready to take baby out, keep one hand on baby, unclip those clips at the sides, and then you can release and take baby out. Just before you put it back on, if you just loosen those front clips again, just makes it a little bit easier to get in, and then you can pull forward to tighten. So as I say, check out my other videos for using it with older babies and also back carries. If you have any questions at all, please reach out to me or your local sling library.